Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon. I'm an artist and spiritualist. I come back to speak about the Paradise Ascension Path, the ascension of consciousness, the internal process, the discovery of our of our connection to our divine I am and within the center of our heart and our upper heart. For all of that is a progressive process. Continue to cultivate your imagination, your faith, your dedication to truth. And I thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe and for your donations, for your sharing, for your comments, and for your likes. I wanted to discuss the fact that the illusions, there is so much illusion that is connected to the life of the third dimension in this shadow matrix are dissolving, and there is so much, and so the illusions are really, it's so much easier for most people to believe in the illusions than to accept a higher truth. And those illusions are enslaving the mind. So love and light will set us free. The truth shall set us free. But before that, we need to face all the shadows. There is all kinds of shadows in hidden places within ourselves. So do not blame yourself if there is like all kinds of darkness, some moment of loneliness, some moment of doubt or fear that will come up. And those are actually there to be released. Hidden shadows, for there is all kinds of solar flash that are coming, solar winds, solar energy that are coming from the sun, the divine masculine, and then there is those super moon that are reflecting the divine feminine, and we need to create this rainbow bridge to understand we are solar beings. We don't need anything else but this solar ray. As soon as man decided that he forgot this solar, that is a solar being, an eternal being of love and light, he started seeking something outside of himself, a God outside of himself, and that's where suffering came. That's where wants and needs, all that, when the inner self can provide all that we need and want. So it's very important to find the beauty and to enjoy it while the chaos continue to be shown on the outside world. There is an alignment of planet that is coming. And Mars is moving, is retrograding into the Cancer. Mars is our willpower, and the Cancer is the inner world. So it's going to be a time to review all those things in our inner world. But it's going to be increased. There's going to be an increase of emotion, and it's going to be here to heal the past, and also to heal all kinds of ancestral resolution in terms of ancestral family relationship that are limitations of trauma. So we need to revisit those wounds when they come up in order to find complete resolutions. Expect all kinds of bizarre things in the world as well as within, maybe. So just it's like just expect it. It's like we're moving at the end of this month towards it's the new year of the snake. We're going to be able to change our skin, to release the past, the old patterns, the habit for change. And there is the activation of our DNA. There is 3 billion plus a base pair within each strand of DNA. And right now, most humans have about 3% that are activated. When we move into the ascension process, we become more sensitive. We move to 5, 10, and plus %. And there is all kinds of memory and activation of strands of DNA. But if we find at some point, we're going to be able to activate all kinds of strands that will give us access to the cerebellum, to magical powers, and so but magic powers will only be given to the compassionate. It will not be given to people with low character, so they can oppress the world with those powers. And if somebody is given power but misuse it, the power will withdraw. Those were conventions that were taken after the fall of Atlantis. So it's like it's really important to realize that there is this activation, but the illusion will also intensify, and it will be charged emotionally. So it's it's like opposing realities in duality. So just stand above all that. It's your ability to raise yourself above that. And dissolve all the illusions within, and reveal the truth as much as possible. For the truth can never be told in word in any language. Only God knows the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Only God knows it. It's like a lie to say, I'm going to tell the truth. First, we do not know the whole truth. Only God knows it. And even if we knew it, it's like no word, no language can ever reveal the infinite truth of God. It's a complete absurd. It's an illusion, once again, that's been integrated within society. But we need to reveal the truth, that what is a higher truth, what's been revealed to us from the depths of our spirit, in the most calm and discerning ways. but we need to be an active participant for a long time. We still need to be a neutral observer, but whenever the opportunity comes, we need to be to become activated, to reveal this truth, and to stand against the illusions for love and truth, to stand this Damocles sword that was like putting I was always like making it like very difficult. Now it's like it's the Excalibur. Plant the Excalibur in your heart, and then you just pull it out and just cut through whatever needs to be cut through. Yet keep mercy and compassion activate for those who choose to stay within the illusion. A lot of people are not meant to awaken; they're meant to stay, to continue to learn from good and evil. And so it's like and also find the time for silence is very important. Many times a day, if you can find silence and make the silence in your mind, that's when the higher self can step in and reveal some higher truth. For the illusion is deeply anchored within the world of politics, finance, religion, education, science, medicine, and of course the media. It's very, very deep. So we have to be a spiritual investigator for their entities that govern the world. From there are beings that pull out the string, but on the forefront there are entities that govern the world, and their power is going to be subsided. I'm talking about the major corporations, which are, it's like I'm not a whistleblower. It's like those things have been revealed in documentaries, in films, in series, fictional series, but like House of Cards or like so. It's like to understand that the world of finance owns the world of politics, and the politician owns the media and maintains these illusions of power. So all of that is going to be dismantled. Their right to operate as individuals will be subsided, so that we can return to a balanced world where there is all kinds of change in the economical process. There is a lot of resistance from the powers that be, but this resistance is growing less and less, and a lot of work has been done behind the scenes for those multinational corporations. For the most part, some of them are ethical, and those will survive, but they're like dinosaurs. The larger eating the smaller one. They're like cannibaling themselves to avoid competition. It's like whenever there is a new company, they're going to buy it out so they avoid the competition, and they're going to continue to practice their. A lot of it is completely unethical. There is a certain reforms, I can see it coming, but a lot of it is unethical, and ethical business practices has to be a win-win. And so it's an exchange of goods and services in a balanced and honest and fair ways. So all of that is like is really there is really great change in society, but we need to assist and bring our light into the process, and in a way that we have to be centered and peaceful when we are facing and breaking free of the illusions. We have to, because if we agitate it, it will be a lot harder for people to accept it. So those revelation of truth the truth is that we are whole, we are already whole, we are already one. And if you can do it with light and humor, it will be a lot easier for people to accept. And so rather than to be serious and heavy, so just do not confront those things in a brutal, conflictual way. Just find a way to accept that even those who are the most corrupted beings in society can actually want to come back to the light, or they may be trapped into something, or they. And it's never the person, the soul of the person. It is what they're doing, their mind and their way. It's like God loves the sinner, but He does not love the sin. For He wants to be free. There is this freedom that is ahead. So I hope this message makes sense to you. Continue to have faith and to confront those, to be prepared for all kinds of illusion and conflicting energies. And both if the truth has two sides, and can look into the Kybalion. The Corpus Hermeticum, which was the book of the Hermetic knowledge. Every truth is just a half truth unless it composes all its opposites. Well, I hope this message makes sense to you. Just continue to stay centered and make silence to receive the information from your higher self. I'm going to pull a card for the day, put some oracles. My card of the day was the Treasure Island. And here we have the thinker. So it's really important to have plans, to make lists, to also list on what you want to feel, what you want to experience in the ideal situation, but a certain list of things to do. And the thinker to have a strategy, to be directed, to have a plan. You have to have, we have to have a plan in 3D by coming from the higher self to implement it in the world of matter, not necessarily 3D, but. And let's see what Ganesh wants to tell us today. It's the observer of the day is belonging, and there is certain souls like the earth belongs to us, the sun belongs to us, the creator belongs to us, our soul belongs to us, or we belong to it, and so we belong. We have certain soul family, and then the sense of belonging, the soul connection is going to be reinforced to reconnect to our soul family. The highest wisdom is concentration, not to allow ourselves to be distracted by the chaos along the way, to be able to concentrate our spiritual energy, focus on void, focus on silence, and the truth will be revealed. And sometimes to concentrate on the goal, when sometimes the goal is where we want to go, so without forcing or. And be candid. It's like to understand, to be candid, to be truthful, to go for, to express your truth with as much honesty as possible. What we need to do is fulfillment. We need to fulfill our soul plan. We need to be fulfilled. We need to be, and the outcome will be delight. We'll be delighted to see the end of the process. We'll be liberated. It's going to be. It feels already wonderful. And when the manifestation will come, we're going to start a completely new process. For me, it's a bit difficult. It's like for many years, decades, I've been fighting with many addictions, and most of them are completely forgotten. They're transmuted. But right now, it's like for a few days, I've stopped tobacco, and it comes up like waves of adrenaline. It's like the desire to smoke is like very strong, but I'm like, oh, but it passes really quickly now. So it's like it's because the rhythm was really installed. For it is my last addiction, so I'm just letting it go, refining my breath, returning to conscious breathing. And the observer of the day is to focus, to be focalized, to know that this is my priority, is to return to be able to breathe freely with God, and to be in the acceptation and the alignment and the willpower to see my earth, my planet, this beautiful planet, to be free, to be full of light, in order to receive the higher consciousness of the universe that will assist humanity in the change. So the wisdom is about change. For in order to change, we need to change ourselves. It is really the change will come as a result of allowing ourselves to change and not to be afraid, to have faith that the unknown, to have faith in the process. What we need to understand is stillness, to be still, to be void, to return to center, to empty our mind, to allow ourselves to feel good within just by breathing, just by being in this connected self. And sometimes, well, like me, I started painting. It's like they're small studies, but I started doing that. This one is, I think, maybe finished. There's all kind of stories within those quantum paintings. It's like really, really amazing. I really love them. I haven't seen the whole. I have a lot of them, the small ones that are. I sell for like half the price of the larger ones, but they're not very expensive. Very soon I'm going to open my project. I'm going to have to upgrade all my prices. So I think Monsillon are a really good investment if you're interested in art. But it has to be a feeling. It's all about energy, and but I'm very happy. I'm like being able to sign a few of them, those little studies each and every day. So it's like 3 and 4, and what we need to do is to stand still, and so it's like we need to be to be in the contemplative neutrality of the divine. Yet when the door opens, we need to assert our truth. It's very important, but to still remain centered within ourselves. And the outcome is relaxation. We need to be breathe and relax about it, to be relaxed about it, to know that the plan of God is right on schedule and everything is fine, and all will unfold. Everything is serving the soul. Everything, each soul is learning, and for me, I have this powerful soul connections that that doesn't want to let me go. So I'm just going with the flow, and being the gratitude to see what's going to be unfolding as a result of that. Well, my friends, I'm going to finish with a song. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and for your donations. If you're in a private session, you can send me an email. I'm going to finish with this old song. I'm sure you know it. Maybe you want to sing along. It's from New Orleans. It's an old song. I think 19th century. It's an American song. It's called "You Are My Sunshine." You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I bowed my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I've always loved you and made you happy, and nothing else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. It's rather a long song, and it finishes pretty well, but it's pretty sad actually. But it's like, for me, it's like with this energy of this person that I really love, and this powerful love connection, and she loves me back. I can't let her go. She always comes back to me, but she's with somebody else right now until the time comes for us to come together. Hopefully, we'll see. So it's very challenging. We have to learn to hold on, to focus, to let go, to tune in. So it's like this. There's really a dance of energy that is going on. The observer of the day is communication. It's important to communicate and continue to communicate, to share your truth, and even on the physical plane, in relationship to all those things we need to do, we need to communicate. The higher wisdom is departing. It's going to be time for turning our page and to move on. With this year of the snake, mostly, what we that is coming is going to be completely new. What we need to understand is optimism, and to be really, regardless of what we go through, if there are illusions and shadows and fears and doubts that come up, just let it pass and return to your optimism, because God is preparing all kinds of things. It's just sometimes there's blockages within ourselves, and they need to come back in order to be released. Could be from past life, could be from this life, it could be from family, connection, energies, genetics. Once again, genetics is playing a big part, as well as environment. What we need to do is light, to be light, to connect on the light. Light is information, light is truth. Light is energy that is both a wave and it's both a particle and a wave. It's very mysterious, and we just want to fuse in with the light, ever increasing octave frequency of light, and to receive the light. There's all kinds of light is like love. It's the other side of the same coin. And the outcome is accomplishment. We are accomplishing great things for the universe, for the creator, for the planet, and for humanity. And we're going to be accomplishing things in the material realm as well. But most of it, a lot of it has been done. We're already, the more we avail ourselves to listen to the heart and to follow the guidance of our higher self, the more it will, a lot of things will come suddenly. So expect the unexpected, be ready for miracles. And continue to cultivate your imagination. Just see all this rainbow bridge. If you cannot see it through your mind, just continue to cultivate, anchor it, until it will be you will be able to see those very fine frequency of light. May not see all that is which is going on, but slowly but surely our third eye is opening more and more and more and more, and we're being able to be reveal all kinds of new. What is going on behind the scene on a higher planes in relationship to the plan of God for us, and how we are able to assist and provide and support this whole plan of God while transmuting darkness and supporting the light. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salut.